The Starcon Federation has reached its decision. Roger Wilco, please step forward. Roger Wilco, you have been judged guilty of the following crimes: abandoning your post, deviating from mission parameters, misuse of Starcon property, disintegrating a fellow officer, perpetrating a sequel without authorization, and consorting with a female of higher rank. Do you have anything to say for yourself before we pronounce sentence?
Can't you guys take a joke?
Do you have anything intelligent to say for yourself before we pronounce sentence?
Roger never has anything intelligent to say.
Nope.
Very well. It is the opinion of this tribunal that as punishment for your crimes against the Starcon Federation, you are to be decommissioned. You are hereby stripped of the rank of captain. You are no longer an officer of the Starcon Federation.
Oh no, my sleeves.
Your enrollment at Starcon Academy is hereby terminated. However...
Damn, son, he's muscly. Been working out. Oh.
Due to your successful return of the SCS Eureka, your rescue of the Goliath's crew, and the fact that nobody gets rid of stubborn mildew stains and black heel marks as well as you do, we are returning you to your former post with Starcon Fleet.
Yeah, you gotta give him some credit. You, like, saved the universe.
You are hereby ordered to resume your duties immediately as janitor second class on board the SCS Deep Ship 86.
Deep Ship 86. What is with that arm? Looks like he's wearing like something Elvis would wear. These kind of like cinematic bits run so much better through like the ones from like GOG, because I used to have these on the CD-ROM and they would stutter so much when you were playing movies, like when I had to read from the CD-ROM drive.
Attention all hands. This is your commander speaking.
Hello, Commander.
I'd like to thank each and every one of you for your fine performance during our recent episode, A Stitch in Time Saves Gamma 9. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
As a gesture of appreciation, we're putting in for shore leave on Polysorbate 60. Enjoy yourselves, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Kielbasa out.
Party time.
Meanwhile, in a deserted warehouse just outside the galaxy.
Oh shit, it's like an ominous space. Ominous place of operations.
I don't care how you do it, gentlemen. so long as his body is intact. Do you understand?
Yes, we've got it. Yes, right. Yes, right.
Good. Now, I believe you'll find him here, on Polysorbate 60, on shore leave.
Shore leave. Yeah, so these graphics have taken a bit of a step up from
Okay,
Space
I'm
Quest
ready.
5.
Energize.
Do it. Yeah, the graphics are like pretty good for their time, I gotta say. Frame rates of not the best, but you know, they still look pretty impressive. This was here 1995, so a while
As
ago.
we join our hero, Roger Wilco, he has just been transported to the surface of Polysorbate 60 to enjoy a little shore leave. Apparently, there was a minor glitch in the process.
Ruh-roh.
Well, at least you got here with all your important parts. Your hands, your mouth, and your stomach.
Don't need anything else.
Great. Real wonderful. Nice beam job, you metallic piece of scrap. Jeez, this is snug. Real snug. You know, it actually makes me feel kind of good. I remember when I used to wear my mom's, well, never mind. No time for nostalgia. I've got a serious distraction problem to work out first.
Sure do, Roger. How are we gonna get out of here? Well, let's have a little look around first. Actually, we'll save the game. I think these sound levels are probably okay. I like how it's got a detail meter. I don't actually know if that even affects anything. Like, is that full? We turn it all the way down. Yep, I did not see any kind of change there, so don't actually think that does anything. I think this is like the text speed. Might turn that down a little bit, just in case we need to read stuff, because sometimes it can go a bit too quick. And we'll just save. Okay, what do we got?
It looks like someone or something got just a little two-faced and wrecked a perfectly good Loadster 750. The Pinto of Polysorbate.
Oh man, not a Loadster. Who's this little guy here?
Hey, that one looks familiar. It lacks a bit in the stature department, though. You'd think, if indeed you did, that a guy with the skin quality of a pachyderm wouldn't have a problem with this climate.
You'd think so, but apparently not.
Hey, that one has some legs. They're kind of spindly, but you sure have no room to criticize.
I still have legs, they're just in the ground. Don't be dissing my legs.
The dumpster is nearly the cleanest item in the area, and you thought you were a slob.
I am a slob. Seen my room?
This guy looks like a vertically challenged Darth Vader. What does a thing like that do for fun?
Who knows? Floats about the place.
That's an interesting piece of hardware. Your normally dim power of recollection actually recalls having seen a picture of one of these in the ship library. Get this. It's called a bike. People used to actually get on these and use their own muscles to achieve locomotion. What losers. Upon closer inspection, you notice some sort of ID card hanging on the frame.
Well, that's probably going to be handy to us, I would say. But I don't think we can get it right now.
Your reach is about as great as your personal depth.
Jeez. Harsh.
This is an interesting billboard. You can't help but wonder what this Altera company markets.
Don't think it's a company, Roger.
Rats! The cinema appears to be closed. You were really hoping to see Tango and Cash 27.
I like how he laughs there a little bit. He obviously found that humorous as he was reading his lines. Oh, Gary Owens.
Bootlicker appears to be open for business. The Cyclops Club doesn't appear to be doing business.
Damn, it's my favorite club. Okay, so I need to get out of this hole.
That's delightfully non-helpful. Your reach is about as great.
This bit kind of like confused me for a long time when I first played this, because I had no clue how you're supposed to get out of the ground. So what you actually have to do here is wait for a particular one of those androids to come past. That guy there, and then you need to grab onto him. So it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of hard to figure out because, yeah, like, imagine it's something you can click that's kind of around you, but it's something that's not always actually there to interact with. Sweet. Made it out.
Thank you, my good man. Yikes, I hope everything came out with me.
I hope so too. What do we got in our pockets? We've got one Buckazoid.
That's your current Buckazoid collection.
Not very impressive, for sure.
It's your trusty whisk broom and dustpan.
Cool. Okay, so we'll grab that ID card.
Upon grabbing the ID card, you notice the picture on it is of a rather homely-looking alien type. Guess everyone can't be as fortunate as you.
Great.
It's the alien ID you snagged from that rusty bike. That's a fairly hideous picture of the former owner. It makes the average Department of Motor Vehicles photographer look like Ansel Adams.
I don't know who that is. That reference is lost on me, game. Okay, so we've got some ID. That's cool. Maybe we'll pop into the liquor store. We've only got $1. One Buckazoid on us, so. Guy looks a little bit like E.T.
This little fleshwad looks familiar. You wonder what he's doing here. Must have been a victim of the telecommunications wars. Pa Conshohocken sits behind the counter by his favorite possession, something he values greater than his own life, the cash register. Pa's been in business for quite a while, as his grizzled look might attest.
Old Pa Cruncher
A
Scrunskin.
camera covers every square centimeter around the clerk just for security measures. It's amazing what kinds of crimes people will commit to get some of Pa's special stock. Your mouth waters at the wine coolers, especially this wild Roddenberry-flavored stuff. Then again, a nice frosty Harlan Alison, a cold-filtered Beers Anthony, or a Marion Zima Bradley sounds good about now.
I'm assuming those are references to people's names, but I don't get them.
Pa keeps some of the more expensive stuff back here, like Jurassic Dark, Raymond E. Feisterbrow, and Samuel Douglas Adams.
Well, I got one of those references.
A stack of papers lay unattended on the floor. Apparently, Pa doesn't get in a big hurry to put stuff away. The headline reads, Lindbergh baby kidnapped.
Not the Lindbergh, baby.
Pa keeps some of the more expensive...
Yeah, let's look at the cash register. Can't look at the cash register. We can interact with this guy.
Hey, don't put your mouth on that.
Okay. That's not what I had in mind. I was assuming you were going to talk to him. I'm pretty sure there's a little Easter egg with this guy. If you do this a few times. From memory? It's not really an Easter egg, it's just a random little thing. Come on, do it. You don't have all day, E.T. There we go. That was worth it. Alright, let's talk to Pa Krashushkashkashkin.
Hi there.
Howdy there, partner. The name's Pa Conshohocken. Yeah, it's my name. I'm the proprietor of this here establishment here. Now, anything I can sell you, why, you just let me know. But if you steal anything, I'll be forced to kind of kill you. Welcome.
That sounds fair.
Ain't gonna steal nothing, man.
Don't touch that. We don't know where you've been. Despite the enticing description, you really don't need that.
Oh, okay. So, alright, guess we can't do much here right now. We will come back. Fart jokes are always worth it. Yep, gotta have fart jokes somewhere in these games. I'm trying to think. Oh, they did have fart joke in Space Quest 5. Like whenever you sat down in the captain's chair, it would make a fart noise, but can't think of any others in the series. I'm sure they're in there. Bucket dreams. What's that a reference to? Don't know. Okay. Well, get up here, have a look around. Cool, we've got Orion's Belt and what looks like an arcade.
Another Orion's Belt franchise. That's one place you have yet to be banished from. I'll bet that's the finest neon sculpture on the whole corner.
It's pretty awesome looking.
Ah, an arcade. You haven't been in an arcade in at least a sequel or two. How cute. It has a really big replica of a coin slot.
When was the last time we were in an arcade? That would have been Space Quest 4, I would say.
A mechanical traffic light diligently maintains control over the nearly non-existent traffic in the area.
Yeah, there's like no traffic in this area.
The pilot of this craft employed a truly creative parking technique. By the looks of it, they'd been a patron of Orion's Belt immediately prior to executing this fine parking job.
Seems that way.
This guy looks friendly now. Try to keep it that way.
I'll try.
This door doesn't appear to have been used in quite some time. With the exception of the strip here, this place is nigh on to being a ghost town.
Alright, well, let's go have a look inside. Can we talk to this guy? Really? Don't remember.
Hello, Mr. Bouncer?
He pays very little attention. You're pretty used to it. But someday...
Poor Roger. Always getting ignored.
It would appear that once again, Vice is a bit more profitable than most business ventures. This place is almost too hip for the planet. But then, that's no mean feat, given what a total heap this place appears to be.
Well, well, well. There's a few different things to look at in here.
Looks like this big furry dude is laying out his best Orlanian pickup lines for the Ice Queen. It appears she's not fielding any of them.
Damn, bad luck.
So this is where Sinead O'Connor's been hanging out.
Oh dear.
Not much going on there, eh?
He's got a big head.
You
He's
look
probably
at
got
it,
like a
but
massive
nothing strikes your fancy.
brain. What? Is he actually looking at him? Or
It looks up. Not much.
What does that say?
It hurts your eye. You display what can be not. It looks a lot more detailed than it did in Space Quest 4, that's for sure.
Space Quest 4 wasn't that bad.
Yikes! I'll bet even old Fester Blatz hasn't seen one of these. You recognize the uniform of the Fistal Hemisphere Alliance.
Oh yeah?
This guy has an interesting cranial configuration. Unlike that popular trunk-bearing pachyderm on that planet Earth, this guy
An
seems
elephant.
to actually be drinking through his trunk. That means he's drinking through his nose. Yuck. This rather large individual with the headphone seems to have tuned this place out. A quick look indicates that the bartender is physically well balanced and adroit. A good combination for this profession. The shirt would further indicate that he has the mentality for it.
Alright, well let's try to order a drink.
What can I do for you there, fella?
Drink.
What have you got?
Well, aside from the obvious stuff which is glaring in your face from the back wall here, I do make some mixed drinks. I mean, if I do say so myself, I make a pretty mean William Gibson and a pretty good ass-em-off cocktail, you know what I mean, huh? Hey, I got you. Try a fuzzy toad jam. They seem to be pretty popular with your particular species here.
Oh yeah? Let's do it.
Okay, you got it, pal.
I've only got one Buckazoid, so I don't know if I can really pay you for it. But if you want to, he seems to be making me one, but okay. We'll come back to that. Let's go have a look what else we got. Jesus, the restroom's pretty busy.
This is the main floor of the Swank Lounge, Orion's Belt. This seems to be where things are happening for the slightly seedier beings of the city. As you can see, there's a pretty good cross-section of the regional population represented here.
Sure is.
Not much going on there, eh? It's one of several people dying to get into the restroom. Yep, it's the fourth guy in line for the restroom. Definitely standing room only. This guy wishes he had a clothespin right about now.
Charming.
Now there's an interesting look. What can be said that isn't painfully obvious? That's...
Oops. Okay, what else have we got? You can't go down here. Wait, this is open? This is usually closed. Maybe it gets closed later. What do we got downstairs? Not much.
They're just some no deposit empties. I don't know what comes down here, but these definitely have some sort of deposit. A lone bare light bulb dangles from the ceiling, casting very little good light.
Darn.
They're just some no deposit empties. I don't know what comes down here.
You already said that. You already said that, man. Okay. Not much to do down here. So go back up. Back upstairs. Okay, what's up the elevator? Elevator.
He looks lonely, but not enough for your company.
Oh man.
These guys are a nicely matched set. They seem to be amusing each other to a very high degree.
Well, good for them.
This guy looks like he just got back from Cybernam.
Cybernam.
A waitron hovers about, tray in claw, tending to the upstairs clientele. It makes decent tips, especially for a synthetic being. Wow, this sucker makes even you look like GQ material.
I don't know what GQ material is, but thanks, I guess.
Woof woof. Adventure game stress must really be getting to you if you want to get romantic with that.
Hey, I never said anything about getting romantic. I was just trying to talk to him.
Gee, she looks pretty busy right now. Maybe I should wait until she's done with that table.
She's gone. I missed her.
In this case, I'd suggest you just talk to yourself. He ignores you. Get used to it. Hey, don't put your mouth on that.
Howdy, dollface. What can I get ya?
A drink.
Nothing right now, thanks.
Oh. I want a
Okay,
drink.
you just let me know if you change your mind, hon.
I shall do that. Okay, we can't do anything else here. So we will head back out, see what else is in town. Go check out the arcade, I think. Oops. Curse has been a bit weird. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, this thing.
It's one of those new Kodrak mobile photo booths. I heard they were beta testing those.
Okay, well, let's check that out. Let's do it.
It's unmoved by your touch.
What? Well, you could use this thing. Oh, do I have to put money in it? I think you have to put money in it, actually. I only have one
You pop a
Buckazoid.
coin in the slot and climb on in.
Better be worth it.
All right. I'm looking pretty good. Fire away. There's got to be an optics problem with that machine. I look partially digested.
That's because it's alive.
Good thing you didn't opt for that second set of prints after all. Guess that guy won't be filing any complaints with the Portable Business Association.
Guess not. He's dead. He has been eaten. Alright, let's check the arcade out. Could be fun.
Now that's an interesting specimen. Is this place the backwoods of the universe or what?
There is a lot of different species
These lava
going on
screens
here.
from Magna Theist show soothing visuals while playing hot techno-lava tunes like, what's lava got to do with it? You always hurt the one you lava, and just let your lava flow.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
Interesting head formation. He looks like one of those cranium suckers you saw in a scary movie once. Guess that means you'll be safe. Cool. It's a potential sucker trying to decide if it's worth it. There's a serious dweeb factor happening here.
Like, what does that boost?
This humongous expensive game is an all-time favorite. You have to duplicate famous gourmet dishes while piloting vintage combat aircraft against the Nazi menace. It's called Secret Recipes of the Luftwaffe.
Oh yeah? Sounds exciting.
This rough, tough cream puff is positively myrtleizing that machine.
Myrtleize it.
That's one hefty teenager. Must be from the Mariposa planetoid.
Myrtleize that machine, my friend. Okay. What else?
This little purple being is kicking Fanny on this game. He's built up an audience.
Keep kicking Fanny, my friend.
You display your standard blank stare, but it is unimpressed. It looks a lot more detailed than it did in Space Quest 4, that's for sure.
Why do you keep saying that? Space Quest 4 was not that bad.
Isn't it funny how the wimpiest little nerds are always best at these fighting games? Nothing personal.
Okay, so we can actually play against this guy.
So this is Stooge Fighter 3. Doesn't look so tough to me.
Say, partner, care to indulge in a friendly game?
Jerkwad is his name.
By the way, the name's Jerkwad. What's your mama call you?
A mistake. But my friends call me Roger. Roger Wilco.
Or Roger.
Well, it's darn fine to meet you, Roger. So, what do you say to a friendly little round of Stooge Fighter 3?
Do it. Do it. It's Rumble.
Gosh, Mr. Jerkwad, that sounds neat.
Good old Stooge Fighter. I remember this music.
This is the Lair Man. He has a mean ear twist, a sinus-draining nose tweak, and he does a pretty respectable crowbar to the nose. He is not one to be underestimated.
There, man. But it was La Man.
This one's Coily Joe. Coily's bulk belies the finesse-laden look-up, look-down move, and the nyeh hand in the face. He also has the raw power to deliver a stunning fist-on-nose overhand. A powerful package indeed.
Damn. Good old Coily Joe.
This is Big Mo. Big Mo's specialties are the face slap and a particularly effective hair pull guaranteed to make even Geordie's eyes water.
Who is Geordie? I swear they've referenced Geordie before. I don't know who that is.
You are visually unimpressed. It looks a lot more detailed than it did.
Okay, who are we gonna be? Who are we gonna be? I think we should play as Big Mo, because that's a pretty damn awesome name. But then again, Coily Joe is a pretty cool name too. A hard decision. It's a hard decision. Let's go for Big Mo. Big Mo. Play using the keyboard. Press A to move backward. Press S to duck. Press D to move forward. Press QWE to attack. Play using the mouse. Click on the ABC. Blah blah blah. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty easy. I think I'm going to use the mouse.
Ready to?
No, we use. Try and use this, I guess. Nice. Do it. Fight. Get him. Use the pie. Yeah. Well, guys, can't. I want to use it. Get him with the pie, man. Come on.
Oh, a wise guy. See that? Hit that.
No. Got me cornered. Can't even hit him like one. Too good. We're just gonna do this ducking motion. That's the technique. How you win.
Oh, a wise guy. See
Oh, no.
that? Hit that.
Holy crap.
See that?
I'm getting murdered. Can't even do anything.
See that? Hit that.
Lame brain.
Joe wins. Choice victory.
Choice. Very choice. Okay, let's try do a little bit better round 2.
Rumble.
Get him. Get him.
Oh, a wise guy.
Come on, Big Mo. This is what you trained your whole life for.
Oh, a wise guy.
Being useless. Oh no. Big Mo, come on. Can't even hit him like once. What is this? Madness. Absolute madness. Get away from me, man. I literally cannot hit him. Come on, Big Mo. You're useless.
Oh, a wise guy. See that? Hit that.
You're a disappointment to your sensei, Big Mo. Oh, over. Love it.
Coily Joe wins the match.
Coily Joe.
Unblemished victory.
Unblemished.
He ordered you.
No, he murdered me. Well, shit. Yeah, it's actually impossible to win that game
Wow, man.
without
Guess I got real lucky.
cheating.
Or maybe you were holding back on me. Nah, you wouldn't do that, would you? You don't look that bright. I mean, that probably isn't your style.
Yeah, that's not my style, man.
Wanna play again?
I think I will pass, Jerkwad.
Not now, thanks.
We will be back, though, for a rematch.